Hey Mounties, welcome back to Mountie Nation Station.
I'm Matthew.
And I'm Carson.
And we hope you had a great week.
To start off our show this week, we got Dante.
And he's covering Cancer Week.
Mounties, it's Dante here with your Northwest High News. Hey Pro Street people, Monday 3rd from 2:30 to 3:30, there's a Pursuing Poetry meeting in Mr. Gaffney's room. Mounties, next week is Cancer Awareness Week. You can make donations to Miss Haid or the QR code down below on the screen. All donations go to Cancer Patients Fund. Wednesday, volleyball is wearing cancer awareness colors. Friday at the game, cheerleaders will be selling pink ribbons, beads, and under-eye tattoos. 9th and 10th graders, are you guys interested into the manufacturing and technology field? There are sign-ups going on right now, and classes start next week. Guess what's back, Mounties? It's brownies, and they will be for sale at your guys' lunches for 25 cents. It's almost the end of the trimester, and you know what that means. Progress reports. This is it for your Northwest High News.
Following in the theme of announcements, the Mountie, he's won another contest. Let's see what's going on.
Speaking of time, let's go back in history to uncover the early history of Northwest Community Schools.
Greetings. Welcome back to Uncovering Northwest. This week, I'm going to be uncovering the early beginnings of Northwest Community Schools. Do you guys know that our school district hasn't always been called Northwest Community Schools? Well, let's find out some more. In 1954, the Northwest Rural Agricultural School was formed, allowing for the local agricultural business folk to allow their children to attend school. It was the early beginnings of Northwest and only held 1st through 8th graders. Oftentimes, high school students who went to this district and aged out had to go to Parma, Springport, or Leslie. But it wasn't until 1959 that we finally allowed seniors to join the high school. This would be the first graduating class of Northwest. Just a mere year later, Northwest changed their name from Northwest Rural Agricultural School District to Northwest Community Schools like we know it today. Now that we uncovered the story of the beginning of our school district, make sure you join me next week to uncover more secrets of the Northwest District. As Dante has told us before, next week is Cancer Awareness Week.
And here's the sports team giving us all the details.
Welcome back to Northwest Sports Network. I'm Malia.
I'm Drew.
And we hope you had a great week. Wednesday the 5th of October, girls volleyball has a home match against Coldwater, freshmen and JV at 5:15 and varsity at 6:30.
Thursday the 6th, boys varsity soccer has a match versus Western. This is rescheduled at 6 p.m. On the 7th, boys varsity football has a game versus Coldwater at 7 p.m.
All these games next week are the cancer awareness games, so make sure you're there.
Football is off to a great start to this season with a 3-2 record.
Wish the boys varsity tennis team luck today as they compete at the I-8 tournament.
Hey Carson, do you smoke?
Nope, I don't.
Neither do I. Let's find out why it's bad for you.
It doesn't matter how you look when you smoke or when you smoke. It's still not cool. Put it out.
From walking with dogs to walking in the halls, here's Jacob with Miss Hofbauer.
The halls of Northwest carry more history than we can imagine. But we can only learn this history from the staff who works within these walls. So Northwest, let's meet these staff members. What's up, Northwest? So today I'm with Mrs. Hofbauer. I'm just going to ask her a few questions. So Ms. Hofbauer, how long have you been a teacher at Northwest?
This is my 29th year of teaching at the high school.
Wow. So then what subjects do you teach here throughout your years?
When I first started, I was hired as an English teacher.
Okay.
And then I also was social studies, but I ended up working the first 9 years as English. So I taught creative writing and contemporary literature, advanced comp, mass media. It was really fun.
So what's your family like?
And then my husband, Brian, we've been married 19 years, and we have a son, Jaden, who's a senior.
Yeah.
And we have Pedro, who's our son from Brazil.
Awesome. And then, so what are you involved in around the school? And
one of the things that I'm super geeked about, Midas, who isn't here, he's part of the family too. Yeah. But with the Canines for Change, I think that's a great game changer for Northwest. Last year, we started the first boys volleyball team. So yeah, I've gotten a chance to be part of all those things. The Northwest Travel Club started because I was like, hey, kids want to go places, I'll take you places. And I've been doing that with Miss Dreyer ever since.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This wasn't your favorite show growing up.
Here's Candy's Q&A in the hallway to find out what was.
What was your favorite childhood show growing up?
My favorite childhood show growing up was SpongeBob.
My favorite show as a kid was Ant Farm.
How to Train Your Dragon.
My favorite childhood show was Curious George.
My favorite childhood TV show was Paw Patrol.
My favorite show as a kid was Good Luck Charlie.
Probably Lego Ninjago.
Probably Liv and Maddie.
My favorite childhood TV show I grew up with SpongeBob.
Okay, my favorite childhood show is definitely My Little Pony.
Hey Matt, you want to know what's one of my favorite fall foods?
Pumpkin spice?
No. Grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Who doesn't love that?
Let's learn how to do it in By Teens 14s with Grayson.
Hello and welcome to By Teens 14s, where I teach you how to make basic cooking recipes. Today we are making a grilled cheese with tomato soup. Your ingredients will be 2 slices of your favorite bread, 2 slices of your favorite cheese, milk, can of soup, mayo, pepper, salt, onion powder, and garlic powder. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is you're going to take your bread and put just a little bit of mayo on each side of the bread. Alright, and now that that is done, you're going to place it into your pan, throw your cheese on top of it, yourself on to a medium heat. And now while we are waiting for that to cook, you're going to take your can of soup, open it up, and dump it in the pan. Take your milk, pour milk into your emptied can of soup, and dump that in. Onion powder, garlic powder, salt. Alright, so check in on your grilled cheese, then flip it onto your grilled cheese. So want to check both sides. Alright, and you can see now that both sides are perfectly crisp. Turn that heat off and throw it on a plate. Alright, and now it's time for the soup. You want to keep that at a medium-high heat. Alright, and now you can see that it's starting to bubble up. And turn that heat off. Wait for it to cool down for just a little bit, and then we are going to transfer it into a bowl. Enjoy.
You know it.
You love it.
And you're also scared of it.
It's Owen in the halls.
And he's being wholesome for once.
Hi. Welcome back to a new episode of Owen in the Halls. We have Isaiah behind the camera. Hi. We're being wholesome today. Let's go. Give this man behind the camera a compliment.
A compliment?
Yes.
Looking pretty fine, Isaiah.
Yes, sir. Who's your hero?
Superman.
That is a great answer. Who's your hero?
Guilfoyle.
Who is your hero?
My mom,
Why?
because she inspires me.
Who is your hero?
My hero is my mom.
Cool, why?
Because she raised me and my 4 younger siblings and was very supportive.
Cool. Thoughts on Ryan Reynolds?
I like Ryan Reynolds, I guess.
Good answer. Who is your hero?
Who's my hero? My dad.
Why?
Because he was always a hard worker, provided for me.
Cool, thank you. Who is your hero?
Ooh, my hero is my grandmother. She passed away when I was 5.
Why?
Well, she always called me her sunshine, and that's kind of stuck with me my whole life. I feel like she's always looking over me.
Cool, thank you.
This was Owen in the Halls. Watch again, please.
Well, Matt, that's all for this week from our Nation Station.
I hope you guys enjoyed. It was really fun.
It was. Don't forget, check out our social medias right above Matt's head.
And we'll see you next week.